Hi, boys and girls. Welcome here to another lesson of our ICT. This is week number 3, and we're in our section 3 where we are working with graphics. By graphics, I mean in Microsoft PowerPoint, we can also add pictures from a file. We can now work on the pictures that we have added. Not only pictures, but you can also include audios, like a song or something, to your project. Now, when we're working with graphics, there are some skills matrix that you should know or you are going to learn in this topic. So, further in this topic, you are going to learn how you can insert a picture from a file. You will learn how you can delete images. You also learn how you can use the picture to tab, adding styles, effects, and captions to images. This is just a few of what we are learning. You can read the list from here. So let's begin by looking at the lesson 1 in this skill matrix. Well, working with images. To start off our lesson today, we are going to learn how to work with images. In this lesson, we will cover the basics, including inserting a picture from a file, performing basic editing tasks, using the Picture Tools tab, adding effects and captions, resizing photos, adding captions, and using the Format Picture dialog box. Let's begin. Remember last time I gave you a file where you were practicing on. This is the file that you were using to create your beautiful presentation, and we had to name it How to Make a Cup of Tea. Well, today we are going to learn through the same file. Of course, it's attached on your documents. You have to search, download it, and use it for practices. Well, from scratch, we are going to see how we can get pictures to this project, and furthermore, we are learning how we can work with that picture to change its attributes, to format that picture. So, let's move on. Now we are inserting a picture from a file. From a file, I mean you have a picture elsewhere and you want to insert it to your project. Well, to insert a picture, you hit the Insert tab, then you go to Pictures, then you choose the picture that you want from a file. Assuming we have our project right here, whereby we have to make a cup of tea. So step 1, when we are making cup of tea, you get water, right? When you get water, and then you pour it in a cup. Assuming you have water and you want to pour it in a cup, as this moment on, let's see how we can get our picture inserted in this program. So we'll go to Insert button, then we are going to choose Pictures, then it will take us to this dialog box. You are going to locate where you have your images. I'll do it quickly. Yeah, so assuming this is our folder where we're getting our picture, you get your picture there and you insert. Next is how can we resize the image. Well, you see your image, it has anchor points. Once you select these drop buttons, you use those buttons to resize them. That's a shortcut for resize. You can make it big or as small as you can make it. For me, meanwhile, I'll use that size and I'll place it at that corner just to make it presentable. So this is where you can resize your image on the anchor points, either that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. There are lots of them. Now, if you have noticed on your work area, the PowerPoint presentation, once you have inserted a picture and the picture is selected, there is this format ribbon. That ribbon is the one that we use when we want to edit the picture further. So we are going to stick on that one when we are editing the image by formatting its attributes. Now let's look at how we can work with the image. We have just inserted the picture to our program or to our project. Now let's see how we can work with the picture that we have inserted. So here are some basic commands you should know. In this lesson, you are going to be reminded, or you will learn how you can use the cut, copy, paste, or even like regular text. You will also be able to know how you can drag and drop the text. You will also be able to know how you can use the format painter on images, how you can use the text alignment commands also work for the picture files. Let's see but why we have explained that. In this case, you might not want to repeat writing the same words or the same text. Okay, let's go to another slide and we want to write step 3. In this case, I'll go to slide number 2 where I'll get I'll copy that, I'll highlight first, then I'll go to the copy on the clipboard but on the home ribbon. I'll choose the copy button, then I'll go to slide number 3 where I'll click inside, then I'll hit paste. There I'll just type 3. You see? So I've just made it short. Instead of just writing it the same way time and time, I've just copied it on the clipboard. Now I'm just pasting it. When you copy, it replicates the text that you have copied. But when you cut, let's see, when you cut a text, assuming we are selecting it and we hit cut, the text will disappear from your timeline. Then if you go back to where you want to paste it, the text, you select where you want to paste, then you hit paste, the text will show. So the text has moved from slide number 2 to slide number 3. In this case, I don't want it to be there, so I'll select and cut and go back and paste it before 1. So I'll hit the paste ribbon. Now you can see that here we are writing step 3, rather it should be step 2. Since we don't have step 2, we skip step 2. So step 2, we hit, all right, hit the pot, or you say boil the water. Here we're gonna see step number 3 where we are boiling the water. Now at this juncture, you also need to remind yourself how you can insert a picture on your PowerPoint presentation. So after, you're gonna have to do that and select any image that you want. But remember, the picture should be relevant to what you are doing. So in this case, this is not matching, but it's matching here where we're saying pour the water in a cup. So this one will move to this slide. So you boil the water from this kettle here. Now, okay, I was saying you might want to wrap a text, or you might want to cut the text or copyright against your images. It's good to know how you can align the text by wrapping them, or either just to do the alignment. You see, this text box contains the text that says boiling water, but the text is starting from the right to the left. it might be a scenario whereby you want your presentation to start the text from the left to the right, right to the left. So the alignment, you go on the paragraph panel where you choose your alignment. So make sure you've selected where you want to change your alignment. In this case, I want boiling water to be from right to left, so I'll choose right to left. There it is, it will change. So the picture can be this side, so it can show what is happening over there. Now you've seen further steps on how you can use the cut, copy, paste, and even the regular text. You can also do the same, cut, copy the image that you want to replicate. You can use the drag and drop method to insert a picture. By saying the drag and drop method, I mean, in this case, to insert a picture, we are going to the insert a ribbon and choose picture. This time around, we can also use the drag and drop method. So you have to locate your folder where you have your pictures. Assuming I want to get my pictures from here, I'll choose the picture that I want, then I'll drop it in my PowerPoint. There it is. So it's just two methods that you have learned from here, how you can import your images to your PowerPoint. But remember, when you're attaching these files, they have to be relevant to what you are explaining or to what you are demonstrating in your PowerPoint presentation. There is no way we are discussing about how to make a cup of tea to show pictures of a car. It's not relevant to that topic. So the picture that you get on your presentation has to be relevant to what you want people to learn. Okay, so like I said, you can't show images of pictures of cars in this presentation because we are talking about tea. We have to make sure that we are using pictures that are related to tea making. All right, dear students, we have seen how we can work with images, but now how can we format the image that we have inserted? It might be that yes, you have reinserted the picture quite well, but you want to change some features in it. All right, so in this case, once you select the picture, it will show you the format ribbon, this ribbon right here. That ribbon is the one that you use when you want to format your image in your desired resolutions. So let's see how we can format an image. Here we have inserted this picture, how to make a cup of tea. Now after selecting the picture, it will show you the clipboard known as format. Let's see. If you're out of the image, if the image is not selected, there is no way the format button will appear, unless if you are on the text, not that is the text, it can also show you the format. So in this case, it means what we are formatting is this text box. If you're on the picture, you are going to format the picture alone. So make sure you select the picture, and then you can do what you want to do by going on the format tab. So all these options are best for this picture. From adjust, picture styles, arrange, and size. That's where you can change the attributes of this picture. For example, I want to change the style of this picture to be rounded, and with a drop it will be like that. If I want to do more to that, I can do it, so it will change and look the way I want it to be. Furthermore, you might have a case whereby the picture is on top of this letter and you want to make this picture to be at the bottom or to be backwards. So you choose arrange. Then how do you want? Is the picture is up, is on top, so there's no way you can bring it forward. You need to bring it backward. So if you hit it backward, now it will change the resolution of it. The picture is now back, but the text is on top. So this is how you can make this work in your effective presentation. So remember, you have to hit on the picture or click the picture, then you choose the attributes that you want on the format ribbon. I have attached work with you. You should practice on how you can insert an image. Then also you should practice how you can change the image attributes. Remember to use the cut, copy, paste methods. Thanks for watching and bye for now.